get to Aaron Rodgers in a minute, but first, Brandon, you're talking a little Anthony Davis this morning.
Doink. Hey, so last week we were talking about AD's struggle. I know, Nick, we deemed him as being back yesterday. Had a big game this weekend, and you saw the aggressiveness from AD. He looked different, but the struggles from the free throw line was something that we talked about. And then I said, guys, one of the things you can never lose as a shooter, I don't care if you're 60 years old, is your touch from the free throw line. If you're a shooter, you're a shooter. All the muscle memory. I said I'm 70% from the free throw line, and you guys laughed and laughed. Well, I told you guys I'll get you guys video, and here it is. Take a look, and I want my money.
Let me see
I want my money,
this.
Nick and Wild.
Okay, we're going to show him shooting 100 free throws? We're going to show him shooting 100 free throws? This is going to take a long time.
3.
Is this Dave and Buster?
Brandon,
4.
Is this the same rim that you admitted is
5.
not regulation 10 feet when people were dunking on it left-handed off of 2 feet on the run? These were just
10-2
like
right now. It's actually higher. It's actually higher.
It's
actually higher now.
Oh, then it's
Why
still,
would you make it 10-2?
It's 10-2.
Then
Because
it's
we have some like electricity problems where like some power problems. We can't get it right at 10.
Electricity problems.
It's either going to be like 9-6 or like 10-2. That's it. That's 8 in a row, regardless of how tall. It's 10-2. It's past regulation. That's 8 in a row. I want my money.
Give the man his
Give
his credits. Guys, we know 2 things about Trevor Lawrence. 2 things for absolute certainty. The kid can play football, and he never, ever has had a bad hair day. Well, Jaguars fans are excited about the first, and the Jaguars team barber is super excited about the second. He chimed in this week, and he said this: me doing cosmetology school up in New York, in New Jersey, it taught me a lot. It's very diverse. You get a lot of styles up there. They're always up to par with the new styles and new trends. If Trevor was to sit in my chair, definitely would be able to give him exactly what he would want. Okay, Trevor, I'm not saying not to use this barber. I'm sure he's fantastic. What I am saying is former Jaguars quarterback Gardner Minshew. Let's go ahead and show that. Otherwise, none of this. There you go. And while that wasn't a full sentence, it's really all I'm going to say. Go ahead and read between the lines. I'm sure he's a great guy. I'm sure he's a wonderful guy. That's it.
I love it.
Moving on.
Gardner's
that was
first
good on
ballot
you.
Hall of Fame look. He's first ballot.
Oh, down the stretch we come for the scoring title. Steph is at 31.9. Bradley Beal is at 31.4, but he's got a bum hamstring. Bazemore weighed in on the scoring race last night. Take a listen.
It would be scary. 49 points in 29 minutes, though, that's unreal. And we got guys hurting hamstrings trying to keep up, so. Yeah, I got to do some research on that. Oh, you got me, money.
Not allowed to do that. Can't make fun of people's hamstrings. Bradley Beal, hey, buddy, you don't know me. You don't know anything about me. You don't know why I go out there and play, and you darn sure it's not for another person's approval. You're straight lane. Doesn't surprise me coming from you. Jeez, it keeps getting worse. I stay in my lane. I focus on Brad. I don't care what another man's doing in this league. I'm concerned about me and my guys. Keep that goofy blank over there. Wow, Bradley Beal fired up. But here's what Coach Burke said.
Let's go.
Bazemore said, not too worried about the Bradley Beal dust up. Said he's going to go home, love up his wife, watch Peaky Blinders, and go to bed. Little Peaky Blinders is where bed. That's all you need. Winner Bazemore.
Drawing a blank now. According to the NFL Network, there is a, quote, real possibility that Aaron Rodgers is traded to the Denver Broncos, putting perhaps the top 2 quarterbacks on the planet in the same division. Brandon, if Rodgers does head to Denver, Patrick Mahomes should feel blank.
In the wise words of Phillip Rivers, gosh darn it. Nick, that's what your boy's going to be saying. Yeah. Gosh darn it. Look, Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the National Football League right now. But at the end of the day, if Aaron Rodgers went to the Denver Broncos with a top 10 wide receiving core, with a really good offensive line, he got some interesting pieces on defense. If you're Patrick Mahomes, you got to say, gosh darn it, because for the past couple years, you've been sitting there like, oh, this is my division. This is easy. You knew you had an easy route to the playoffs. Yeah. But when Aaron Rodgers steps into the house, you're going to be like, wow, did he just go 10 plays, 12-play drive? Gosh darn it, it's 4th and 10. Yeah. Did he just convert? Gosh darn it, it's 3rd and 20. He just converted again. Gosh darn it, he's about to score another touchdown. Yeah. So you know what I really want to say? You know what Patrick Mahomes probably would say, but I'm going to go with Phillip Rivers. Gosh darn it.
Listen, before I give my answer, as a Chiefs fan, obviously, this wouldn't be ideal, but it would be nice for the residents of Denver to have a legitimate MVP in their city. So in that regard, I'd be happy for him. But my answer is 2064, 11, and 19. What do those three numbers mean? 2064. That is how many days it has been since the Broncos beat the Chiefs. 11. That is how many straight wins the Chiefs have over the Broncos. And for some context of the day, 19. That is how many career triple doubles Russell Westbrook had the last time the Broncos beat the Chiefs. So Aaron Rodgers, Schmerin Rodgers, I'm not too worried until the Broncos can show this century they can hang with the Chiefs. So no, not worried. Not worried at all, Wild.
Creative answer, but they better be worried.
I cannot get enough of this matchup. So I went to my old crystal ball and I have a prediction. This is what I want to happen. 4 games is my answer. So Aaron Rodgers and the Packers are coming to Kansas City. They're on the schedule. When it's going to be, we don't know. If it's early in the year, so you got Aaron Rodgers with Mahomes at Arrowhead, then trade him to Denver. Then you got 2 more games against Patrick Mahomes, and then play in the playoffs. So overall, we get 4 games. Whoa, ratings bonanza. That's what I want. 4 games, Mahomes and Rodgers.
I like that. 4-0. Get a 15-game winning streak.
Great.
To the NBA.